Okay, moving on from Santa's employees, let's go to the Better Watch Out song. We're gonna dissect this song. Okay, you better watch out. Okay. I only say that to somebody when I'm trying to warn them. You better watch out for that car. I'm gonna talk about Santa's list in a little bit, but we're just gonna leave that right there. We'll talk about it. That was a contradiction. Why would he need to watch you while you're sleeping if he knows when you're awake? Think about that. It doesn't make any sense. If he knows when you are awake, but he also sees you while you're sleeping, I thought he was just dropping off gifts and leaving. Why would he need to creep up to my room and watch me while I'm asleep? It doesn't make any sense. I'm making this video for entertainment purposes, but listening to this stuff, it sounds weird. And we still got a lot more to talk about with Santa. All they're saying is be aware that Santa Claus is coming to town. We're going on to the creepiest Christmas song, creepiest song ever. And that's Here Comes Santa Claus. We all know how it goes. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. Basically, they're talking about the Christmas parade, right? They're talking about a false idol. But the ending of these paragraphs, they have the most cryptic, the most, creepy verses. I'm just gonna read them to you. So it says, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Don't get me started on those reindeer. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. What do you mean, say my prayers? Excuse me? Say my prayers? Next verse, alright? Here comes Santa Claus, blah, blah, blah. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. We're going to talk about that in a second too. Hear those sleigh bells jingle jangle. Oh, what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. What is this sounding like? Jump in bed and cover your head? When I think of a kid covering their head under the sheets, that is because they are scared. Are you kidding me? 'Cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Something's coming, alright. Next verse. Here comes Santa Claus, yeah, yeah, yeah. He'll come around when chimes ring out that it's Christmas time again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the light. Like that fish in Finding Nemo, tricking Marlin and Dory. Follow that light. So let's give thanks to the Lord above, because Santa Claus comes tonight. Why do I have to pray and thank the Lord for Santa? This is like cult stuff, bro. Next verse. Here comes Santa Claus, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's basically just a repeat. Jump in bed and cover your head, because Santa Claus comes tonight. Very last verse of this song. He is a miracle come to all if we just follow the light. They're really pushing that narrative, right? Like, you need to follow Santa Claus into the light. Just follow him. He's the light. So let's give thanks to the Lord above, because Santa Claus comes tonight. And then it repeats that. So throughout this whole song, they're wanting you to give thanks for Santa Claus. Follow the light. Praise him. Follow him. Why is Santa Claus coming at night? I'm going to talk about that in a second. So yeah, we just went over that song. Let's talk about Santa Claus's sack.
Pause.
Going back to Santa Claus. Santa Claus didn't have no sack. Wait a second. Didn't Krampus have a sack that he used to carry off bad children to HE double hockey sticks? Where did Santa get his sack from? Santa Claus didn't have no sack. All Santa Claus had was a scepter, which is a whole different thing. A scepter and a big red book, which is probably where Santa Claus got his list from. See, I told you we were going to come back to these things, and I did. Basically, there are way too many rituals associated with Santa Claus and Christmas. You set out milk and cookies. Why? You setting up a whole altar for this creature. Setting up an altar and inviting them in. What if those milk and cookies, that Christmas tree that you've decorated, what if those little figurines, those stockings that you're putting up are invitations for a creature that only shows up at night? What are you talking about? This is how I'm gonna close this video. What is Santa Claus? To me, this thing sounds like a vampire. Elves would live for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years per generation. He wouldn't need many to sustain himself. And then he would go into the houses of humans, seeking other things, praise, worship. This is an entity, and it's sucking the life out of people. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.